everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Happy Tuesday, guys. Thank you guys for being here. So, I think we got a release, guys. We got something to talk about tonight, thank God. Or else I wouldn't know what to do. I don't know if I would have streamed tonight if we didn't have something to talk about. So, thank God for that. Also, we have some pictures. I have some pictures of what do you call it? Of some Punisher Daredevil stuff. Not Punisher Daredevil, Spider-Man New Day, brand new day stuff regarding so there's a tease of the Punisher right in the middle of the street fighting a bunch of people. Also shot of Spider-Man shooting the movie. So very exciting stuff going on, guys. And then obviously let's start the stream saying hello to every one of you guys. Let's see. All right, so there we go. Yeah, so we got two releases, guys. We got the T1000 and we got Echo as well from the Clone Wars. So we're gonna go over that. I thought we had gotten something else. I guess not. I'll see what we could get into, guys, because let me see. Yeah, so I just got a quick image on the Punisher. What's this? All right, let's see who's in the house. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button, please, and thank you. We got Uncarded in the house. How are you? I'm doing. Welcome. J&D Studios is the new king of West Side. This guy. Welcome. We got Ash in the house. Welcome, my friend.
Hello.
How are you tonight? Happy Tuesday. Welcome. Let's see who else is in here with us tonight. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. There's 24 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here as well. Said no. Actually, Ash, funny you bring this up. I have a feeling. Again, I said September. Okay, I said September. But I have a feeling that we may get that Wolverine very soon. I think we may make it till we may get it before September. If not September, right before. But like I said, from day one, there's always a possibility that it could get delayed just because of whatever reason they was delayed their stuff. So, but I have a feeling it may come before September. You heard it here first. Bradley Cooper, you garlic.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome. Faz is all about latex and J&D. This guy. I am a J&D fanboy. I believe J&D is the new Jazz Inc. Faz getting two J&D jokers. Absolutely not. Gerardo, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome. That J&D joker actually gave me goosebumps. Yeah, sounds about right. With the rainbow. Yep. This is Brad 101 right here, guys. What you're seeing on screen describes Brad right here to a T. So make sure you guys read it properly, because remember, this is how you will always remember Brad. Just like this. The Joker gave him goosebumps and he added the rainbow. What does that mean? You guys figure it out. Joe, my friend, welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
This sexy storm Jewish right. Joe, stop it. Do not call yourself that publicly, okay? If that's your name between you and Luch, that's one thing. But do not say that stuff publicly, okay? You're going to give Canada a bad name, okay? Shout out to Canada. This guy on screen right now is giving you guys a bad name, okay? Let me see who else is in the house. Ernesto, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Moo.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. Joe, what is your drink? What is your drink? What? Sean, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. Searching through marketplace like the stock market, always hunting for deals. Ron, how are you, my friend? Welcome. I'm doing. Welcome, welcome. Joe, I'm no longer Jay and Deer. This guy. Guys, hit the like button, please. There's 24 of you guys here. Thank you guys for being here as well. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Welcome.
Hello.
Nice to see you. Bow. Bow.
How you doing?
Bow. Fab's got pics of me and the stormtrooper. I do not. Those things were deleted so quickly. They were deleted faster than you could say Joe is trans, you know? Garlic. Let's see. Let's see. Important. On August 29th will be the 20th anniversary of Judgment Day. That did not happen because Kyle Reese. Remember Kyle? This guy. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. 14 likes, 22 so-called collectors on here. Guys, please hit the like button. Please, 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 please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. We got Ash with the super chat. This guy. No one cares. I just told you. I just told you. I'm telling you. I have a feeling. That we're not going to make it to September. I think we may get it before September. Again, they could delay it. We know this, which is what I said from the beginning. To get the regular one and then TVA, it's the same figure pretty much. So, one battle damage, one regular. Same thing they did with James Bond just now. Right? We got the battle damage one first, which they showed tuxedo version first, and then we get the battle damage first. So that's what I mean. It's the same figure twice, just like the Wolverine. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's close. I think it's very close, Ash. So I think just hold on a couple more weeks, 3 more weeks, 2 to 3 more weeks. If not, it is what it is, and we just gotta wait.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. We got Michael in the house. Welcome. How you doing? Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. This guy. Unbelievable. At September. That's what I'm saying. Sep is next month. Fabs, are you this month? No. So like I said, from day one, I said there's going to be delayed. It's most likely going to be delayed. But I don't know why. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I said, I don't know why I have a feeling this is coming. I don't know. Again, I don't know where I got the feeling from, but I'm telling you, I have a feeling it's coming sooner than September. They could delay it as long as they want. I have a feeling it's coming before September. Don't ask me why, Ash. But when I get these feelings, what usually happens. So don't forget. Cassandra, how are you? Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up.
Welcome, welcome. Fab the trooper, read them all. He didn't kick me. This guy, unbelievable. Carlo, my friend, welcome.
Charlie, my friend, Charlie Brigante, how you doing?
Guys, please hit that like button. There's 32 of you guys in here already. Thank you guys for being here as well. Fab Source is Japan's round fit. 2.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. Just got my fractal Iron Man. About to come unbox this bad boy. I don't know if I have so. Guys, are you watching this on screen right now? Please remember this. Please remember this. Because there will be a time that this person on screen will message me talking about, hey, do you have this figure? Hey, man. And I'm going to screenshot this and show it to him. Okay? Big Rip, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. Let's see who else. Michael with the super chat. Not sure anyone knows what. This guy doesn't even know what's happening. What is happening, Michael?
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Michael, nothing's happened. We're discussing the potential release of it, which I'm saying I went from definitely September, could be delayed September, to now I have a feeling we may get it before September. Again, don't ask me why. But again, my example is, what is my example? James Bond Commando and James Bond Tuxedo, right? We got the announcement for 007 Tuxedo version first. Then Commando comes out of nowhere. It's ready to ship. Tuxedo's nowhere to be found. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So what are we doing with Wolverine? We got clean version with the 3 looks, right? Yellow jacket, and then sleeveless, and then full blown, masked up and everything. And then battle damage is what? TVA. Same head sculpt, same exact thing they did with Commando and 007 Tuxedo, they're doing with Wolverine. Same exact head sculpt, 1 battle damage, 1 regular. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's coming. I think it's coming. 19 likes in and 1 in here. What? Oh no, that's on Facebook. Whoever's watching on Facebook, thank you. Whoever's watching on Instagram, thank you guys for watching. Also, guys, I'm going to be streaming on TikTok very soon, so stay tuned for that. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a completely different type of stream. I'm not going to mention what I'm going to be doing until it actually happens. I've learned that if you tell people what's going to happen before it happens, they jinx it with their negativity and their dirty thoughts. So, dude, oh my God. Brad made me in the doghouse tonight. Oh, finally, Cassandra. See what happens? See what happens when you finally stand up for yourself? See what happens when you put that garlic cinnamon twist in its place? See what happens when you call the police? Oh my God. Can you imagine calling the police on Brad for being a garlic cinnamon twist? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Night Watch, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being. Can you imagine calling the cops? Oh my God. That's what happens. He's being a big brat. Oh, you mean Brad is being a brat? That's why his name is so close to Brat, because he was born with Brat DNA. That's why his parents were like, hey, let's name him Brad, because he's very close to Brat. Perfect name. Unreal. Let's see. Let us know when you start streaming. This guy, unbelievable. Unbelievable. Shirtless Wolverine is expected to release July 2025. Right. The fully clothed Wolverine is expected to release April, September 25. That's what I'm saying. No, I'm not saying that it's delayed yet. As of September, it will be delayed. So that's what I'm saying. As of September, if they decide to delay, it is what it is. That's why I said day one. I said, I have a feeling they're going to delay it. But for some reason, I think it's coming. And like I said, there is a huge possibility that because Yellow Jacket and TVA are very, very close, right? The TVA version comes with less, right? He doesn't have a yellow jacket. He's shirtless with a TVA jacket and battle damage on the face. So it's a figure that has less on it than the original Yellow Jacket that's supposed to be coming out first. So again, pay attention to what's happening to James Bond situation. Pay attention. Because there's a possibility that we can get both back to back. I doubt it, but there's a possibility. You know? She's quiet now. You guys are crazy. He said, no, I'm not. Oh my God. Stop it, you guys. Cassandra, I'm on your side. Okay? I will always be on your side. Brad?
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Oh my God. Ash is trying to exactly. Ash is fed up. Ash is like, get my Wolverine already. 24 likes and 31 in the garlic room. Guys, please hit the like button if you haven't yet. Thank you guys for being here as well. Take the belt off. My foot up him. You guys are nuts. Nuts. Guys, start a new channel. Do you collect? Comes in your imagine. No, I'm telling you, I'm very excited. I'm very excited about the TikTok stream. I just have to figure out when I'm gonna do it, but I already have an idea. Not an idea. I have the concept of it. And what it's gonna be. Again, completely different than YouTube. Completely different. So I'm excited for it because it's not going to be the same thing over and over and over, just in two different platforms. It's going to be strictly TikTok and then strictly YouTube. I think we'll be delayed for now. All of us are Wolverine fetishes need to start. Oh my God, Ash, that was not for you. Okay, do not read this comment. This is not for you, Ash. You missed someone, Fez, who joined in the chat. Who? Who did I miss? No, I got everybody. If I don't see somebody that's in the chat right now, they're removed from my life. So I don't see anybody that I missed. So if you're blocked, you are not being seen by me right now. Have you thought about streaming on Rumble? No. Not like that. Absolutely not. I don't want to be a streamer. You know what I mean? Like, nah. It's just I thought of the idea and I'd rather do it on TikTok since it's different than do it on here, Ash has spent so much money on Super Chats wanting about Wolverine he could have bought first and chased the grail. Yeah, but he super chats. Moose.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
He supports Moose.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
He helps the channel out, Moose.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Is there a problem with that, Moose?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Oh my God. How dare you, Carlo? How dare you? All right, guys, let's get started because, like I said, there's not much, but at least we got something. So let's start with Echo, which it's a figure that looks incredible. Again, nothing new. Do not get too excited because we've gotten all of this 1 trillion times already. So there's nothing to be like, oh my God, this is incredible. Because there isn't, besides, obviously, if you're a hardcore fan of the character, right? You're excited about this specific paint application on it, the style of paint on it, right? The color combination of paint on it. the palm on the chest, right? That's something specific for Echo. So that's what you're going to be excited about. People love helmets, so the moment you see the proper Echo helmet, people lose their minds over, you know, accurate stuff and the proper helmets for these figures. So as you can see, he comes with the visor too. He's got the pouch. He's got the what do you call it? The oh my god, I forgot what this thing is called. But he's got the skirt also. Let me zoom in. Look at that. So you got the pouch, the pauldron. I just remember the pauldron. Again, Rex, we got this with, I forget, another, there's another, what do you call it? Another clone we got this with again. So nothing new. How many helmets have we gotten already? 1 billion. So nothing new there. How many pauldrons? Plenty. How many of these pouches? Plenty. Right? How many different repaints? Plenty. So this is just another clone. Another, you know, another important clone at that, but it's just another clone. As you can see, this is the exciting part of the entire figure. The head sculpt, which again, Tamora Morrison looks incredible. You can't really look at that. This is why being a fan of this is awesome. Because even if you don't know what any of this is, right? You see these figures together like this, you're like, this is badass right here. This is gorgeous right here. So this is why I specifically don't need to know what any of this is to collect these figures, because look at them. I don't need to know who these people are to be like, that is a badass collection. I need them. You know, so that's why it's easy to buy these things. Let me see who's in the house. We got Albert in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Guys, just a heads up real quickly. Albert will be giving me some tracking information very, very soon. So stay tuned for that. If I do Rudy Black. Oh, I don't know. Oh, is that why you said how dare you? I don't know what happened, Carlo. If that's why you said that, it was possible, but I wasn't me. Let's see who else is in here. Yeah, Ash is a channel member as well, Moose.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let me see. Let's see. All right, so you have an S next to Moose Dream. Let's see, Ash. Oh my God, another S. Look at that. I asked fast. It doesn't lie to me. See, Moose? Also channel member. Also channel member, Moose. You don't, just because you're a channel member does not mean you can't super chat. As you can see, Ash does it plenty. Michael does it plenty. Okay, so you don't have to just stop at channel member. If you feel like that's all the support you have for me, then that's okay. But people love supporting someone worth supporting. Moose. I saw Rudy here. Oh, Grand Admiral Thrawn in the house. Welcome, my friend. How are you?
I'm doing.
More clone. He said more clone. Oh my God. Rob in the house. I haven't seen you. Where have you been?
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Let's see. Where did I see Rudy? I saw Rudy somewhere. Oh, there's Rudy. I thought I saw Rudy. Welcome.
Konnichiwa. Konnichiwa means what's up?
Hey, Sam says dropping a like. We'll cast a recap. Back to work. Guys, so this is what you call.
Have you ever heard of a psyop?
So Rudy, I don't know if you guys remember. Rudy used to be a guy. He used to be very, very involved with the channel in the beginning. It feels like years ago, probably 2-3 years ago. He was always very involved with the channel. He used to stream on the channel. And slowly he just started fading away little by little. Like, oh, I can't make it today. I'll be back in 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks turned into, it's been about 6 now. And he's like, oh, but, I work so much, but I just got 17 module cases and I put them up and I just don't have time for you and your channel, but I have time for myself. So last week, guys, I don't know, for those who don't know, we had planned a month ago a get together at my house, which you guys saw the picture. If you're in the group, in the Facebook group, you saw the picture of Michael and I. He was the only one who showed up. Everybody in the members chat knew about it a month in advance, so nobody could have said, "Oh, I didn't know. I had plans." Guess what Rudy did? Rudy tried it. Rudy tried it. He blamed it on the kids. Okay? He blamed it on the kids, and he said, "Oh," I said, "Nobody made it." He said, "Oh, I had to take the kids to the amusement park." I said, "Oh yeah?" I said, "Rudy, where's the ticket stub?" I said, "Rudy, where's the ticket stub?" I'm still waiting for the ticket stub. Rudy, where'd you go? Oh, he left. Rudy left. He'll watch this later. Unbelievable. I could swear Rudy blocked me. Was it? Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know. I didn't even know he was in here. But that's crazy. Lou!
Hello! Konnichiwa, bitch.
What up, Master T? 1,000 collectors. Let the court. This guy. Stop. Stop, Luch. Stop. Oh my God, guys, we got to take a picture of this. We got to take a picture of this. This is the very first time this has happened. We have to take a picture of this. Hold on 1 second because I am framing this in the group. Guys, if you haven't joined the group, Hot Toys 16 Evolution on Facebook. There we go. This is getting posted. Moose, this is epic. Surrounded by bullets. Oh my God. Unbelievable. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. This is for you.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Thank you. This guy. Unbelievable. Five first clones look epic together. Absolute, very, very sharp set, very clean group, right? Just those colors, how they're very, very similar, yet just those little bit of, tones that change, right? You get a little light blue, a little dark blue, a little darker blue, a little light blue combination of both blues. Beautiful, beautiful. So you don't have to know what this is to be like this, to appreciate what it is, what they look like, Ain't no room for exactly. Can you imagine? He said to me, he had the nerve to say to me, we knew about this a month ago, but we decided to make plans on this day because screw you and your plans. Okay? That's how I felt, at least. I don't know if that's how he said it in his head, but that's how I took it. Okay? So this is where we're at, guys. Oh my God. Rudy Todd explained to fast people have lives, but he wasn't fun. No, it was worse than it wasn't about guys. I was busy. No. It wasn't that. It was I had to take the kid because what happens is when parents feel like if I blame it on the kids, what are they gonna do? Right. But if I say, oh, I was tired, I fell asleep, that's different because now it's personal. Now it's you fell asleep. You didn't do it. But when you say the kids, it's like, oh, well, he's got kids. That's what I'm saying. He tried it. Fat Gadget, my friend, welcome.
I'm doing.
What? Covering the down. Welcome. The downgrade of one. Yeah. So, guys, I'm looking at pictures of it. We're gonna get. Actually, I'm not even gonna get into it now because we got to get into it in a little bit. But remind me of this Fat Gadget because I want to get into it. Big Dog Hawaii, my friend, welcome.
I'm doing.
Welcome. Let's see. Always blame it on exactly. See, That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He tried it. He actually tried it. When he knows better, okay? He knows better. He still tried it. Rob, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
Welcome, welcome. Guys, PSA real quickly. The guy on screen right now, Rob, is looking to get rid of Iron Man, right? So he's got Mark II 2.0. He's got Coca-Cola. He's got Gold Mark III. And I think he's got black and gold as well. Rob, if I'm wrong, please tell me. But let me know what you have to get rid of. Watching while I unbox another figure that came in today. This is what retired collectors say publicly to sound like they didn't retire yet. Rob, please tell us what you're getting rid of. Oh, man. All right, so again, as you can see, nothing new. Same hands. Not even the hands are new, right? We've gotten these hands plenty. The rifles, we've gotten plenty, right? Everything on the helmet, we've gotten plenty. So this is what starts happening with these figures, right? They become redundant. Again, you're going to be a fan. You're going to be a fan. Doesn't matter what they look like. But as somebody, for example, I don't watch the show. To me, what makes this exciting is the head sculpt, period. Because everything else after a while, it's like, all right, a different tone of this, a different color of this. So again, do I want it? Absolutely. This is one of the figures that, again, I told you guys, Clone Wars is taking the back seat for a while because everything else to me is more important. Even though head sculpts are what I'm collecting mostly. If there's for example, Marek from the Ahsoka line is a figure that I want really, really bad. Like, the figure looks incredible, very plain, very boring, very basic, but it looks super, super nice. I haven't gotten the figure because there are other figures that have a head sculpt that I'd rather have before that one. So that's where I'm at right now. Not that I don't want the figure, not that I'm not going to get the figure, but I'd rather get a head sculpt figure over something like that. Again, the figure looks incredible, but that's where I'm at right now. So do I want this? Of course. Am I going to get it? Of course, eventually. But these head sculpts are the ones that are making this line exciting to me. So far, I've gotten everything that has no head sculpt for the Clone Wars line. But still, those are more painful than these, right? At least these have a head sculpt, which is why we collect Hot Toys to begin with, right? To get the head sculpts, to get the likenesses of these characters, not to be collecting helmets and not to be collecting repainted helmets at that. So that's why that's a little more painful, right? Getting a stormtrooper or clone trooper with no head sculpt, and that's just what it is. So here's another shot straight ahead. Again, same exact thing over and over and over and over. This is a nice shot right here. You got everybody here. This is a beautiful shot. You got Anakin. This Anakin, I think, should have came with rolling eyes. The head sculpt is big enough to give us rolling eyes. I don't know why they didn't do that. Look how sick that is. Look how sick that is. Rob says black and gold, Coca-Cola, Chrome 2.0, and gold Midas. Oh, it's Midas. It's not Mark III. Sorry, guys. So yeah, he's looking. Real Coca-Cola 120. No, red and chrome. You think a retired collector is gonna get the actual Coca-Cola version and look to get rid of it? Moose, come on, man. Come on, man. He is not getting rid of that. First of all, he would have never gotten the Coca-Cola version because he wasn't even an Iron Man collector until those came out, which is why he has them and why he wants to get rid of them already, because he is not a Iron Man fan. He is a Star Wars fan. So he's looking to trade all this Iron Man stuff for Star Wars stuff, guys. So anybody who's looking to get rid of Star Wars stuff and needs those marks, message him because he's looking to get rid of them. Hey, Rudy's right here. So join the group. Yeah, guys, join the group chat. Join the member group chat if you haven't yet. Become a member. I add you to the group chat, and we all have a blast. If you like talking about collecting and busting balls, this is the channel for you. If you're uptight, if you're going to cry about jokes, this channel is not for you. Big Doe says, having a whole gang of eggs. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. You don't have to know what any of this is to appreciate all of it. Beautiful. They're beautiful. Again, that's why I buy them. They're beautiful figures. Same exact thing over and over. Same repainted panels over and over. Same exact elbow pads. Same exact knee pads. Same exact shin guard. Just repainted, maybe a slight different style. But literally the same thing. Look, this one is this one. Right? This one is that one. So they interchange them all the time. They repaint them all the time. So, but even so, even on top of all that, the redundancy, the repeatedness of it, right? All that stuff, they're still great figures. What makes these figures? Obviously, the whatever paint scheme they got on them, but also the bodies. The bodies, the articulation on these figures is incredible. If you don't own a clone, do yourself a favor and get yourself a clone and see what those bodies do. I can ask. Oh my God. This guy. All right. So again, another beautiful shot of all of them together. Look at that. Echo and Echo. That I don't know the storyline, guys. I don't know how he becomes, from this to this. It's got to be very interesting. I never picked it up when we first got the Bad Batch, and obviously the first one we got was Echo. And then when we got the announcement for this Echo, I didn't put two and two together. I didn't think that they would be related, even though how many Echoes can you have in one Star Wars world? But it's sick to have the before and after. So whoever's going to get this one and has this one already, those shots are going to be sick. Sick, sick, sick. They're going to look really, really nice. Look at that smoke shot. That's really cool. Those effects are really nice. People actually do that with real smoke. I thought it was like app filters. That's like real smoke. Look at that running pose. He either looks like he's running or he just tripped and he's about to fall. Look at that. So again, if you're a poser, these bodies will do whatever pose you want it to do. Literally anything. Anything. Look at that. Very classy head sculpt. Very clean, very sharp. Tamora Morrison all day. Beautiful. Again, nothing, nothing that you're like, wow, look at this. This is so, my God, we've never gotten anything like this. Even the backpack is nothing new, So that's the only thing with these, repeats of clones and repaints of clones. Still classy figures, very sharp figures, very, very nice figures. And the amount of weathering that they add to these figures to give them more life is so necessary, because these strictly super white and super clean, it would have to be a completely different look for it. And you would have to know that that's a normal look for the figure as well to be okay with it. Because sometimes, for example, when we get those repaints that are very, very clean, they don't really hit as good as something weathered, something beat up, something battle damage. Again, you guys know I love my battle damage stuff. But something that's way too clean. I'm going to give you an example. The Legion trooper from Obi-Wan. Remember that really shiny, clean, was it 501st? I think it was a 501st. The 501st Legion. That was not the same as your Clone Wars, blue figure. It was very shiny, very glossy. It didn't hit the same. People didn't like it. I know Rob hated that thing. He didn't know what to do with it. And I said, hey, give it to me. And he was like, nah. But every time he needs something, he messages me and yells at me and tells me, give me your figure. But when he has a figure that I need, he says, get your own, garlic. So I just show him how the world turns every time, and he hasn't picked it up yet. He hasn't picked it up yet. He doesn't remember all the times that he's put me down when he's had figures that I need. He doesn't remember those times. Oh, but I remember those times. I never forget those times, Robert. My name is Big Dog, and I'm certified G, modified stud, but I'm really guys. How you doing? This guy. She has been busy collecting Seoul 2.0, New Indiana just Deluxe, tomorrow 5s, Thursday Hera, bring on the Fig Bombard. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. 501st. Oh, see? 501st Legion. I remember that figure. So I was like, oh man, I need it. I was like, trade it. And you were like, what do you have? And I was like, well, what do you need? And he was like, well, I'll take your Bosk, I'll take your Dengar, I'll take your Hoth Han, I'll take your Hoth Luke, and you can have my Legion. I said, oh, thank you, friend. Oh my God. Tijuana, my friend, welcome.
Hello.
Happy Tuesday. How are you, my friend? He said, you liar, you. Oh, Blinken, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Doing.
Welcome, welcome. Oh, Robert. Robert knows. Robert knows he's played me. He's played me badly. I was like, and this was during the time when I was like, oh man, I was like, do I really want this? I was like, I need it though. I was like, I need it. It's such a crappy figure, but I need it. And I'm like, and then Rob was like, oh, you want this? I don't want this. I was like, yes. I was like, what do you need? He's like, everything you have. I was like, thanks, buddy. Oh my God. That is crazy. I just received Han, Red, and Chrome, Iron Man, Artisan Scarlet 2.0 in the past few days from Sasha Moa. Yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I'm telling you right now, Han Solo, mine's probably getting here tomorrow, I believe. So I'm excited for that. Red, and so the Coca-Cola Mark III, beautiful, classy, sharp figure. It looks like something that you could keep like completely separate on its own because it's that good looking. Scarlet Witch, very basic, beautiful, sharp figure just from the hair right there. Very boring figure overall. The base makes the figure, and her, that head sculpt 10. Batman 2.0. Let me tell you something. The head sculpt is the most impressive part of that figure. The head sculpt. If you got the deluxe, the diorama is very nice. But the head sculpt and that body, that muscular body, forget it. You are going to have a blast opening these things. A blast. Ash with the super chat, release the Wolverine Wizard. Ash, I'm telling you. Ash.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, you.
No, thank you, bro.
Thank you.
No, thank you, bro.
No, seriously, you.
No, seriously, thank you, bro.
No, for real, you.
No, thank you.
Ash. But I will tell you this. Deadpool and Wolverine is not done yet. Okay? So remember, we're still waiting on brown suit Wolverine. We're still waiting on Patch, which I have a feeling there is absolutely no way they're not making that Patch figure. Specifically, now they're making tuxedos, 007. You're going to tell me they can't make you a white tux jacket and a black bow tie that they're going to make for 007 anyway? I am telling you. And then obviously black pants from anywhere and black shoes from anywhere, which again, they're going to make all this stuff specifically for the figure. But I'm saying they've done all this stuff already plenty. So, and most likely will obviously reuse the head sculpt, just change it a little bit like they did for Age of Apocalypse Wolverine. That's it. There's your entire figure. Very simple figure. Easy money, and just the meaning of the figure is what's going to sell the figure. You give it bare hands, the same little cup, right? You give him the clawed hands, fisted claws, open hand claws, like we got. What was the figure we just got? There was a Wolverine that came with the hands with the open claws. What Wolverine did we just get? Oh my God, what Wolverine did we just get with the open hands? We had gotten the So-So Toys. Oh, it was Patch. It was So-So Toys Patch. So we had gotten So-So Toys Old Man Logan with the hands, with those open hands, relaxed hands with the blades for the very first time. Then Patch, same thing. We got the same exact hands also with Patch. That's why I was confused. But it is So-So Toys. They're both So-So Toys. How are you still able to waitlist Hot Toys artists of Wonder Woman on Sideshow? Shouldn't it be long? Wait, what? How are you still able to waitlist Hot Toys artisan Wonder Woman on Sideshow? Shouldn't it be long? I don't know. I didn't even know that. That is weird. Yeah, that should have been gone a long time ago. And I don't think that's a waitlist that's coming back unless. I mean, no, I was gonna say unless they're planning on making more, but it's already been a long time, way too long for anybody to get a notification that they found some new ones. Absolutely not. It's been over a year now, so definitely not. So yeah, very weird situation. I can tell you they're not making any more at all. And there's many items right now on pre-order, not on pre-order, on the website on Sideshow that you could still hit waitlist on, and they've been gone for a while. Which again, that doesn't make sense, but it's weird. Fab just shut up. I know what I want yellow. It's coming, Ash. It's coming. Patch, yes. I did get the Lowe's battery tube. Yep, the base is really nice. The thing about these bases, not just that one, but if you look at the red and blue Spider-Man suit from No Way Home, right? You get the WandaVision, not the WandaVision, the Scarlet Witch. This guy right here, right? I keep this handy for when I take my pictures. I like this base just to take pictures of any random figure on it. It's it fits with any figure. You can put any figure on top of this, and being around flames, why the hell not? It just makes the figure that much more badass. So, or at least the pictures that much more badass. So that one, the Batman 2.0, you could take pictures with Spider-Man. You could take pictures with literally any figure you want. These flames. There was another diorama that was really nice too. I forget which one it was. Oh my God, what the hell was it? Oh, Spider-Man 3. The symbiote, Spider-Man 3 black suit, the new Bully Maguire figure. That diorama. Very nice. It's like the top of the church with all the symbiote around it. Really, really cool. Obviously, you're not going to use that with every figure because it doesn't make sense to have symbiote all over the base. But with a Venom, with a Carnage, with a Spider-Man, with any type of Spider-Man, VGM Spider-Man, MMS Spider-Man, comic Spider-Man, you could use that base with any single Spider-Man just because of the symbiote. So these bases are incredible. They're really, really nice, and you could, have multiple purposes for each diorama base because you could use them with any figure and take pictures with any figure. So I'm really, really enjoying these dioramas. AOC Wolverine. My Han Solo landed today. Will open up that. And I'm telling you, I can't wait for that figure. Mine comes in tomorrow. It looks great. I know a lot of people have been complaining about the wrinkles, right? I can tell you this too. Batman 2.0, right? They made Ben Affleck's face with those wrinkles on the forehead. You can't really see that in hand. I can most likely tell you it's the same thing for Han Solo. Remember, they made him with that funky, weird, a lot of wrinkles on his forehead. You don't see that in hand. You're not going to see that in hand. So don't worry about those pictures because the figure looks great either way. W100 where it's not coming in. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't think so either. There's no way. There's absolutely no way. Let me just zoom out. So here's another shot. Look at that. Another shot. Badass. Beautiful. So again, nothing crazy, nothing exciting, but beautiful, beautiful head sculpt. And now this is what I was talking about. So it looks like, guys, this came out very, very weak, right? Very, very plain, very, very blah. A lot of people are talking about the suit, right? Very underwhelming, very, very basic. People were pointing out the stitching. The stitching, it is what it is, right? The camera is going to magnify and zoom in on the smaller things of the picture, right? So you're going to notice the stitches tremendously. In hand, you're not going to see those stitches like that, at least this big, right? You may see them slightly big. They're not going to stand out and pop like this. But look how thin the figure. Also, Bob, shout out to Bob. He said the same thing. Very thin figure, right? From this angle, looks like he has a huge head. Look how tiny the shoulder, from the shoulder to the head. Look how little this looks. So, not that I'm not saying that he's, a big guy or he's overweight or he's wide. No, but for the figure, he looks very, very small. Very, very, very small. When it comes to the head sculpt, that's a 10, clean, perfect, right? The likeness is there all day long. This battle damage one, beautiful, right? You can't beat that. I believe they gave this rolling eye as well, like they did Darth Vader from Obi-Wan. Remember, he only had the one rolling eyeball. So I'm assuming that they did the same to this. And we get the same effects that we did for the original one, right? The magnetized effects. Here is the patrol look, right? You get the jacket, you get the puffy jacket, you get the biker jacket, you get the belt, right? The utility belt with all the weapons and all the tactical stuff, the flashlight, the all the standard stuff that he came with, and you get the mini machine gun, also the glasses, the boots, because remember you could get you have to swap the boots for the shoes to give him the other look. I don't know who's going to display him like this. I think out of the three looks, I think the battle damage is the best way to display him. Again, for me, even the clean head sculpt is kind of boring. This figure, I think, you have to have him with the battle damage look. They're showing the articulation, how much articulation you could get with the pants on. So they're not extra tight. They're not super tight, which is great. Guys, that's 40 of you guys in there. Please hit that like button if you haven't yet. It's crazy the T1000 came out way ahead of schedule. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Do not sleep on the fact that we can get both Wolverines back to back. We could get the TVA earlier than normal, or earlier than we were supposed to, because of the fact that, again, look at 007. Commando came out of nowhere. This came out way earlier than it was supposed to. Absolutely. I am telling you guys. So pay attention now to what happens with T800 and T800 battle damage. Pay attention to what happens to those two. I don't know when they're supposed to. If somebody could tell me in the chat when they're supposed to be out, battle damage and regular, and I'm gonna tell you guys what could happen with those two as well, because this has no business coming out first before the other two when they were, or at least one of them. I know battle damage was announced first. Battle damage was first. Then I believe T1000 and I believe T800, or the other way around. T800, T800 battle damage, and T1000. The order I don't remember. But let me know. Let me know what the dates are for those two. Why is he doing the Iron Man snap pose? Did they fix the glass? I don't know. I don't think so. And I can tell you, if they do, you're going to find out the day of release, like they did Obi-Wan, when we all found out that they had changed his head sculpt from that, the one that looks reddish and his eyes were like this, to the new one. When did we find that out? The day of release. We got those pictures, and then boom, the next day, or I think hours later, we got the figure announcement. So if they fix anything, if they decide to fix anything, we'll find out the day of. August 29th, one of the T800s will be released. You heard it here first. It's not a coincidence. The release of T1000 August 4th. I see what you're saying. Michael Hood, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome, welcome. So, see, this is the clean look. Very boring. Again, to me, I have 3 of these guys. I have every single look possible, plus the liquid form that came with one of the T800s, I believe. Yeah, the Battle Damage T800 by Hot Toys, right? So I have every single look of him. You better believe I will never display him like this. This is way too plain, way too boring for that figure. This is, you know, the one thing I like is those metallic boots, the transforming boots. So mine's gonna most likely be like this, right? It's gonna have both hooks on, all of the gunshots on. The boots most likely because you get a pair of metallic, right, for the base. So one that looks like it's blending into the base, and then a little bit of metal in the other one, right? So as you can see here, you have them with the shoes on. They put the boots on here for this one, and then here is the melting boot look. So this is how I'm most likely going to have mine, because this is something new. This is something we haven't gotten before. We got this with the T1000 disguise version of Linda Hamilton. Remember the one with the doll hair, right? This is why they gave us this look with this version this time, because we didn't get this with the original version. We got that with the T1000 disguise version. So now that's why I am 100% displaying with these boots. All the gunshots on him, the 2 hooks, and the battle damage head sculpt. Just because this figure needs all of that. See, this is boring. What are you doing with a police officer in your collection? Boring, 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 boring. So look at that. Beautiful head sculpt. 10 all day long. I can tell you that right now in hand. This is going to be incredible. But this is the way to go. This is the way to go all day, every day. You have to give this, look at that. You have to give this figure some life, because it'll be a cop in your collection for no reason whatsoever. Who's looking for a cop? Who's looking for a $300 cop at that? I don't know, but that's what I'm saying. Look at that. This is mine display right here all day long. This is exactly how I'm going to do mine. I don't need anything else. I have every other look. I have this look too. Same head sculpt, same effects on the body. Obviously, they gave us, I think, 3 in the original figure. 3 magnetized effects. Now, as you can see, we got 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10. We got 10 effects now. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 9. 9 effects. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Can't wait for this thing. Very, very exciting. This is the cool look, right? When he's frozen. That's why they're giving you the cooler background with the smoke. This is the fire background when he's melting. Well, look at that. Gorgeous, 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 gorgeous all day long. Look at that. Look how clean that is. See? The base is nice. I like the diorama aspect of it. I like the chains on it. I like it. It looks like it's light up too, guys, which is kind of nice. Let me make sure. Yeah, it looks like it's light up, guys. So it looks like the base lights up, which is nice. Again, useless to me, but very nice for those who use it. And it actually makes the figure, if you're going to display it this way, look more legit with the, with the grate looking like it's blending into his foot. So beautiful. See again, boring. Even with the finger, boring, boring. Nobody's looking for a plain cop. I mean, unless you are, if you want this clean look, then yeah, look at that. Psh, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Tell me something's wrong with this head sculpt. Tell me what you hate about this head sculpt.
Don't worry, I'll wait.
Nothing. Nothing. Perfect. Look at that. You got the little mole at the bottom, little freckle. Look at that. All day long. What's his name? Robert Patrick? Is that his name? Again, there's the cop look. Very nice, very sharp, very clean, very nice. Not for me. Not for me, not for me, not for me. Look at this again, not just a cop with a bullet shot. Nah. Nope. And look, you got the pen too, guys. I didn't even notice that. Look at that. You got the pen. It goes all the way down into here. So they give you a nice pen. Look at that, guys. I didn't even notice that. Here's the blade. Sharp figure. Sharp, sharp all day long. Beautiful, clean. Everything about the figure is perfect. Again, the outfit, very plain, very boring, very underwhelming. But look, you can see the undershirt. You get the white tee under there. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Gorgeous, guys. Who is not getting this figure? Somebody let me know in the chat if you're not getting this figure, please. I want to know who's not getting this figure because I've told you guys from day one. Hot Toys will always make Terminator, Predator, Alien, all of these classic lines that they pretty much started making from day one. I think that's why they will always make these figures, because I feel like it is very, for example, Michael got me my MMS01, my Kyle Reese, right? MMS01, their very first movie masterpiece series figure was a Terminator figure, right? During that time, they were doing Terminator, they were doing Alien, and it was the beginning of Hot Toys as making the movie stuff. They were already making figures before, but nothing like that. So MMS01 was a Terminator figure. So think about that. Think about the meaning of the attachment of Hot Toys as a company being what they are now, starting off with figures like Terminator, Alien, Predator. So I told you guys years ago, they will always make those figures. They have never stopped making them. Don't sleep on, again, Ripley 2.0 with the power loader coming soon. Don't sleep on the Vulture. Remember, a lot of people forgot about the Vulture. Oh, Hot Toys teased the Vulture twice. That's not coming. It is coming. Pay attention. They've been making wings for Falcon. The first Falcon was Captain. What the hell was it? First Falcon was, Captain America 2. Was it? Yeah, Captain America 2. Right? Then it was Civil War was the second wings they made. Then they made, obviously, Falcon and the Winter Soldier wings, right? The first set of big wings. And then recently the Captain America Brave New World second set of wings. So they're making wings, right? They've made Michael Keaton head sculpt for the Flash, which is already old. He's aged. So the head sculpt is made. The outfit is the simplest thing you could get. They've given us fur on collars planning, which is the big deal of his jacket. Leather we're getting left and right now. Fatigues we get plenty, whatever color, take a pick. Boots, shoes, whatever you want to give him. The gun that he gets, it's a joke for them to make. So it is coming, guys. It is coming. And the helmet, obviously, is going to have the light up function on the helmet and swappable. Obviously, you want to display the helmet or the head sculpt. There you go. So it's a very simple, easy money maker figure for them. And they can charge you a ton of money just because of the wings. Both Captain America figures, whether you want to talk about the Falcon one or the Captain America Brave New World figure. The reason why those figures are expensive are because of the wings and only the wings. If you remove those wings from the packaging of those two figures, you have a $175 figure. And the original one, the white one from the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, is cheaper than the new one. Why is it cheaper? Well, you got a smaller figure, smaller head sculpt. You got the cowl with non-removable goggles, which is just makes it standard, and no rolling eyes. I do like the figure, the body of that figure, not the body, the outfit of that figure better, right? The white outfit from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, way better than the blue Captain America Brave New World outfit. 1,000,000,000%. The bodies are exactly the same. right? But when it comes to value, right, you got the goggles on the Brave New World one, removable, so you could swap them out. The helmet, right? Remember that blue helmet with the hose? Beautiful helmet. You get that. Obviously, they both get the shield. But just from that alone, just from the fact that you got the helmet, the detachable goggles, that gives the figure that much more value, because now you're not stuck displaying it one way, which is what? Goggles and cowl, and that's it. And you could just turn the head and there's your figure. Now you can actually display without goggles if you want. You want the goggles on? Cool, put them on. You want the head off and the helmet on? Cool, you got third look right there. So that gives the figure more value. So that is worth more because you could do more with the figure. The first outfit, way better to me. But as a figure, the second one's better. Wings-wise, same exact set of wings for both figures. They didn't bother tweaking anything, which I had told you guys. I said, I don't think we're going to get new wings. Absolutely not. There's no way. It looks exactly the same. I said, if they change something, maybe a slight different repaint or something, they didn't do that. They painted the wings exactly the same twice and used the same exact wings twice, which it's not a problem. They do it all the time, but that's what I'm saying. So they're making wings. They're making wings. Wings are coming. That figure is coming. And I remind you guys, because if you pay attention to what they've been doing, they've been throwing stuff at us out of left field. Like, who expected this RoboCane? Nobody. Who expected RoboCop 2? Nobody. And I can tell you that because I never even said, oh, there's a possibility of RoboCop 2 coming, because it was never a thing. They never made it before. Why would they make it now? And again, doesn't mean that just because they didn't make something before, they can't make it now, clearly. But usually, as you guys know, for those who've been around for a few years, and you realize what Hot Toys has been doing is just a cycle, right? It's just a cycle. Obviously, they add new IPs in between, but it's a cycle. Eventually, they'll come back again to the T1000, right? Now, we're up to the second set. No, the third set of the battle damage. So the original MMS02, I believe, is Terminator battle damage. Then we obviously got the update battle damage. And now we get a 2.0 battle damage. So we're up to 3 now. We're going to get more. Years from now, there will be a 3.0. You better believe it. So these are figures that they'll never stop making, and they're only going to get better. So what do I expect in the future, for example, of something like this, right? Diecast. You're going to make me think that this T800 figure is actually a cyborg. So how are you going to do that? You're going to make it diecast. I'm telling you, that's what's coming next. You're going to have to give these figures weight to make you feel like, you know, the Iron Man, for example. You grab a plastic Iron Man now and a diecast Iron Man now. Two worlds of figure. You feel like the plastic one is, you know, worth nothing. Still, the details there, articulations there, the accessories, the features, everything. Still a great figure, but now you have something that weighs a ton compared to the plastic one. That weight alone makes you feel like you just spent $1,000 on this figure, and you spent every penny, and it was worth every penny. That's why those diecast figures are so popular and they do so well. Yeah, they're expensive, but they sell. For that reason, just the weight alone makes you feel like, man, I just got ripped off $600, but guess what? It feels like I have $600 in my hand. That's what it does to you. Just the weight alone. Forget the figure for a second. Just the weight of the figure. Doesn't matter what it is. Iron Man, War Machine, whatever it is that weight that makes the figure, makes you feel the figure is worth every penny, whatever it is that you paid for. And obviously, if you get it for a discount or cheaper, you feel even better and happier, because you're like, oh my God, I got this $600 figure that's amazing through $400. So what is the natural progression of something like this? Where is this headed? Besides different looks, right? Besides different materials, besides what, more articulation, which I don't know how much more we need. It's gonna be that weight added to the figures. That weight is gonna give the figure a different feeling, a different life to it. Because now you're like, oh my God, I'm picking up a cyborg, some metal, something that's not a standard like human style figure. You know, they're gonna have, specifically, like I said, specifically for the T800s, right? The battle damage ones with the pieces of face, maybe those pieces of metal will start being, you know, die cast or using actual real metal, something, because they can't just, I mean, they can, but what is a 3.0 going to be? It's got to be a change. It's got to be a drastic change to make it a 3.0. Unless they just keep naming them 2.0 because it's, you know, whatever that newly developed body is, and just keep giving you different looks. That's a possibility too. Who knows? Let me see who's in here real quickly. Not getting, I'm going to regular battle. Oh, so you don't care for the T1000. Gotcha. But why wouldn't you want the T1000 to go with those two though? Wouldn't that make sense to have them, or you just don't care for the figure at all? Let me know, Nightwatch. Any supposed bikes out there T1000 display with IR? How about Harley? Yes, see, I have my my little kits that Michael actually saw, but that's all I have. I don't really have motorcycles for them too. I have a kit for the biker bike, for the patrol bike, and I have a kit for the Harley Davidson, but I never put them together, so they're just in the box. This figure looks like it's about 20 years old. The outfit though, not, you can't sit there and say the likeness. You can't say that the head sculpt's bad. You can't say that anything else regarding the figure is bad. No, the outfit is very boring. It is very underwhelming. It is very basic. There's not much anything going on with it, which is why it's making the figure look like it's very blah. But I could tell you in hand, this figure is going to be beautiful. I give the figure a 7.5. Chris, how are you, my friend? Welcome. Let me see. Mitchell, how are you, my friend? Welcome.
Hello!
The whole T2 line is coming home. Absolutely. We have a collector in the house. I really hope they give us diecast ED209. Again, like I told you guys last time, there is a 2.0 coming. Okay? Also, guys, I don't remember if I told you guys this before, but a Mark IV 2.0 is coming. Okay? Remember that the first diecast Mark IV was just that, a dark Mark IV with the gantry, right? I don't remember it being labeled a 2.0. If it was, then I forget what I'm saying right now. But if it wasn't labeled 2.0 with the gantry, then, which actually, you know what? Let me check right now before I keep talking smack. Let me just check real quick because I have a feeling. Yeah, so like I said, it looks like it's just, yeah, there's no 2.0 label on it, guys. Yeah, what I'm saying is just a Mark IV diecast, and then obviously you got the gantry version. Yeah, you got the gantry version, and then you got the standard version. So like I said, expect a Mark IV 2.0 because it is coming. It is a no-brainer. It has to be made. Everything else has been made 2.0. We've got, so you could say, well, you know, it's already diecast. We don't need another one. The first Mark III, okay, the red one, the one that came with the stealth. Remember they made the stealth, the first stealth Mark III, the blue one, right, with that twist torso to give it that pose, that landing pose. They made that Mark III in red as well. Those two marks were diecast, both of them. So they went from those diecast to then Mark III 2.0, which is what the one we just got, and we've now up to 5 Mark IIIs. So with Mark IV, We haven't gotten that. We got a plastic Mark IV, diecast Mark IV, with, you know, collectors and gantry. That's it. We haven't gotten one that says Mark IV 2.0. Again, buckle up, because it's coming at some point right down the street. I'm watching a team unboxing right now, and he looks a lot better than this. I'm telling you, the don't worry about these pictures. These pictures, for whatever reason, they haven't been coming out great, and they make people all stressed out about the figure, talk shit about the figures. But meanwhile, in hand, the figures look amazing. So don't freak out until you're getting the figure. And if you're the type of person that judges the figure, that judges what figure you're going to get according to their blogger pictures, you're not going to be getting much. I tell you that right now, because their pictures have been sucking real bad. Really, really bad. And whatever we see in those pictures never translate to in hand. It's always better in hand. So obviously the cameras focus more, give you more detail. The angles are not flattering. So you got to remember all those things. But in hand, these figures are perfect. Just like Wolverine. He's like, just like Wolverine. Diecast and those kind of. I'm telling you, they have to up it. They have to make them better somehow. And the only thing that they can do is what? They're already giving it rolling eyes, right? So that, in that respect, it's already upgraded, right? Expression wise, what can they do? Different expressions, we already get that, right? So the only thing is what? Upgrading the bodies to making it feel like, for example, this, to make it feel like diecast, to give us diecast weapons, diecast attachments, diecast pieces. I think that's, that's what's next. The problem with that is giving people real metal pieces, sharp edges. They don't want to get sued. They don't want to get sued. And I've gotten, poked, no diddy, with certain, swords and sharp things and bled. Think about a piece of metal. Somebody trips and falls on it, stabs themselves with a diecast sword by Hot Toys. Somebody's getting sued. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think they're looking for that. It would be amazing. Companies are already doing it, right? Inart did it with their Joker. Everything, all the weapons were diecast. Again, useless execution of that, but it's doable, right? The thing is, Hot Toys, I don't think they want to bother with that. They know the reason why they haven't done that. I'm going to tell you why. They know that over time, it's going to weigh down the joints. All that weight's going to ruin the joints, going to weaken the joints. And it's just going to ruin the figure over time. I think that's why they haven't done it, because they can. They're mastering diecast bodies. You're going to tell me they can't make a diecast gun? Which, again, we've got with RoboCop. So that's what I'm saying. It's not like they can't do it. It's just they don't do it because they know it's going to be a problem. Inart did it, clearly not realizing it would have been a problem. That's why it was an epic fail for them. Epic fail, giving us that Joker with those heavy as diecast weapons with a magnetic wrist. How? Unbelievable. Gustav, my friend, welcome. I didn't know you were.
I'm doing.
Over annuity to now, the original preferred from the reboot movie was mid, but design, yeah, it was a more futuristic look to it, more sleek look to it, a more advanced look to it. So yes, I agree with that. But we are most likely also getting an updated 209 as well. Again, nothing definite possible, but nothing definite, at least, no time soon. We just got RoboCop 3 last year, or the year before, right? And so now we're getting RoboCop 2. I don't think at least no time soon. That thing that lights up. There you go. So it lights up. You could tell it lights up. It gives off a little like reddish hue to it. So yeah, so it looks beautiful. Guys, please hit that like button if you haven't yet. There's 38 of you guys in here. Thank you guys for being here as well. The other problem with metal weapons is weight. My Hot Toys RoboCop couldn't. Well, no. So here's the thing. That die-cast gun that we got with the RoboCop 1 and 3 is not meant to be held by RoboCop, right? That's the weapon to keep in the holster, which is why they gave you the light plastic one, right? If you want to display it, remember his hands don't even hold the gun properly, so it's already a problem. Those fingers were super wobbly, and his hand being, his fingers being squarely shaped, right? Not round, they were like squared, weird. It doesn't really grip the gun properly, so they're not going to give you a gun that weighs, a pound for hands that can't even grip it properly. So that's why they give it to us just to keep in the holster. And again, that's why they give us the plastic one to actually have him hold it. But those hands are useless for those guns. Now with the RoboCop 2, we're getting a proper gun holding hand, which is what we needed. And I have a feeling that this is going to happen. People are going to stop buying those hands eventually once you get to, you find them everywhere. And people are going to start buying them for their RoboCop 1s and RoboCop 3s because it is a pain to have those guns in the figure's hand. Fabs are curling in box by Fractal Iron Man with no gloves. Well, definitely no trades. Keep it, my friend. Keep that one. Where is Ballerina? Soon. That's another one. That's another one. Like I said, I expect 2 to 3 figures from that. Ballerina, John Wick, and what was the other guy? Daniel, what was his name? Oh my God, I forget his last name, but Daniel something. The guy that played from The Walking Dead that we just got the Sam character. Now I'm telling you, that fractal's beautiful. Pine, thank you, big dog. Yes, Daniel Pine, thank you. Yes, so I expect out of those 3, at least John Wick, if not all 3. Blind dude. No, not Kane. No, it was Pine. It was Daniel Pine. Daniel Pine. But again, guys, to have a figure that you could get all these different looks out of it, right? That alone is value. Right? Anytime you have different ways to display a single figure, that is value. Why? Because you can get, if you were a person to get multiples, you could always get all these different looks for the figure, And this is what makes it difficult. This is why I have, 4 total, because it's, for me at least, right? It's like, man, they all look great. Which look do I want? Well, let me just get 3 because I need all 3. Now at this point, right? I already got, like I said, I have 4 T1000s. Do I need 4 more or at least 3 more? No. Do I even need 2 more? Absolutely not. So I'm getting my single one, displaying it, like I said, all battle damage, like this, literally like this, without the base. And that is my entire figure right there, just because, this is the way to do a T1000. Clean version is fine, but this is what, what makes the figure a badass figure to me. And like I said, guys, a little Spider-Man action. So this is a shot of the Punisher. So get a good look, because this is most likely the next Punisher figure we're going to get. So as you can see, V-shaped beard, right? Again, you got to pay attention to all these details because it's going to be like that as a figure. So V-shaped beard, right? You got the high hair. You got the fade going. You got a long sleeve button down, it looks like, but he's rolled it up. You got the gloves. You got the vest. And you got your tactical. So this is a very tactical looking Punisher, right? As you can see, even the knee pads look exactly like knee pads from figures that we already have in hand right now, so that this is going to be a simple figure to make. As you can see, you got the belt, you got the handgun, you got the magazines, you got extra for the rifles up top. So very basic figure again. It's going to be all weapons, like the first one, all weapons, all, all tactical stuff. That's about it. I don't think, not I don't think. We got, was it a battle damage? I think we got a battle damage. I don't remember. Does anybody remember what the first version was? The first Punisher was he a battle damage or was he a clean? I have a feeling, I want to say he was battle damage. Because if he was battle damage, then that means that for this figure, we have to get a clean version. I don't think we're going to get 2 head sculpts of one clean, one battle damage. I think it's going to be battle damage. I think it's going to be clean. But also, don't forget that, I forget which show we just watched that he was in. Daredevil. He was in there. At least, I expect his figure to come out also from the show. Looks like it may not. As you can see, it looks like this is going to be it. But we got to wait and see because we never know what is going to happen with, with these guys. Blink says, wonder why Hot Toys has never done a Conan figure. I feel like they make every other version of Arnold. Yeah, that is very weird. That is very true. And that is a very good connection to make because I could tell you, oh, it could be about the movie. It could be about this or that. But the fact that they have the permission for Arnold, which is the main and only reason why you would not do something, right? Because you don't have the permission. It's got to be some type of different rights, issues and stuff like that, guarantee. And the fact that, that Conan, obviously there are different looks to Conan, but that shirtless, Fison styled, look to him would be an easy way to make him. Specifically now with their new, bodies, like the She-Hulk body and all that stuff. So they could do it. It's just they haven't again, it's got to be a licensing thing. That's the only thing that makes sense because, like you said, they have the permission to make Arnold. So why wouldn't they do Conan? And it's not like Conan wasn't a thing for the longest time. People had been customizing Conans, making Conans, or from scratch, trying to kit bash Conans. Third-party companies have made Conan, so I don't know why they haven't jumped on it. Very, very weird. I need 2 or 3 of these. Imagine. 40 likes, 37. Thank you, guys. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I like John Murtaugh, but beard only Frank Castle with a beard. I see you. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because he didn't have a beard always, so I get it. Dunkin' Donuts. What are you drinking, my friend? DD, Dunkin' Donuts? Unreal, Ash. Very observant, tactical looking Punisher. My boy working with them on his look for this former. Oh, really? Oh, look at that. Very observant, tactical look. No, I'm telling you, he looks, because this is not your typical Punisher look. You know what I mean? This is not what he looks like. Looks straight military, right? Those pants look straight, SWAT team style, right? The shirt. He don't wear this type of stuff. This is like, he's got a collared shirt with, so that's not him. So you could tell it's a different style. They're purposely giving him a different style. If you watch him on the Daredevil show, he don't look like this. That's what I'm saying. It's obvious that they did something to him. Again, they have to, right? They have the same look of him every single show or movie. You're going to be like, yo, what the hell? Do you not upgrade? So that's why they have to always change him around. I know. Dunkin' Donuts. All right, guys. So, what's today? Today's Tuesday. Like I said, we're going to be getting a bunch of stuff more. Hot Toys is not done releasing. I can tell you that right now. And not only releasing figures, but announcements. One thing I always wonder, though, is where's InArt when we have all these conversations about all these products that Hot Toys constantly releases and announces and releases and announces, and then InArt comes out with one figure and everybody's like, oh my god, it's the best, but where's InArt every other night when we talk about product and they don't even exist because they're a joke? All right, guys, Punisher show to be graphic and our heart rated R. Oh wait, he's getting his own show. I thought he was part of the what do you call it? I thought it was part of the movie, the Spider-Man movie. I thought that's what that was about. I guess not. All right, guys. So I'll probably be back either tomorrow. I have a feeling we're getting some tonight. So either tomorrow or Thursday. If not Thursday, obviously Saturday, because by then we're not getting anything. So as always, guys, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the